G'day, ZiggyD here, just with some very quick Path of Exile and channel news. So as you can see, I'm back. Some of you guys may have seen my comments and feed posts saying that my internet was down and that I had over an 8-hour wait until the internet came back up. Well, I'm still waiting on a call from support, but my internet's back, so I'll just get back to work then. Whatever. Very annoying, but it's pushed up. I'll probably have missed one video for today. I usually release 2 videos a day. But I'm going to have to skip one today just to get back on track. So sorry about that, but back in full swing now. I've got plenty of content planned, and my level 40 recap will probably be the very next thing I make. So I'll get onto that pretty soon. Now, just very quickly, there's some Path of Exile news. I don't usually cover the minor Path of Exile patches just because they're usually just small bug fixes and things like that. Not really big changes. However, 0.10.0 GGG features 2 things that are worth mentioning. So the first is that the microtransaction store has been updated with some more scorpion pets and the Valentine's Heart weapon effect, which I think is I think it might be limited time. So for Valentine's Day, there's a video of it up on the Grinding Gear Games official YouTube, which I'll put a link to in the description below. But it is gruesome. I was expecting this sort of like flashy looking love heart symbol that floated in front of your sword or something like that, but it's literally a beating heart that's impaled on your sword that bleeds out all over the place. So that's pretty cool. There you go. So if you guys have been saving up your microtransaction currency, there's something to go blow it on. Now here's the really big one though, which will especially affect a lot of hardcore players. So firstly, we have players are no longer attackable by monsters when changing areas. Now I'm sure you have seen plenty of people talking about this. Kriparian recently made a video on it, the main ways that people die in hardcore mode, and one of those was when you change areas. So basically, if you're being attacked by mobs or there's mobs near you, when you click to zone out, especially if you have a slower computer on a hard disk drive rather than a solid state drive, there's most of that loading time screen, you're actually attackable by those mobs. So a lot of people have died just simply while on loading screens. However, it seems like they've added in an actual immunity, so like you have the immunity when you first enter a zone, now I believe when you actually click on a zone exit, it puts an immunity on you, so you can't die from that anymore, which is just awesome. It's an awesome change. So they've seen that a lot of people were dying that way and decided that's not a way that they think is a fair way for people to die in the game. They want to have people die to actual things from creatures and things like that, and not just simply awkward game systems. So that's an awesome thing. And sort of in that similar vein there, they've modified the Crossroads Fellshrine area transition to prevent further unfair hardcore deaths. So yeah, so unfortunately if you guys died on a loading screen before now, your character's not going to get revived or anything, but it won't happen again in the future. So that's pretty good stuff. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys probably next for my level 40 recap. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.